Hello, everyone. Today is January 23rd, 2022. It's Sunday. The market's going to open today. And right now, you're taking a look at my trading view terminal, actually. I can't trade. I have Oanda right now, and I can't trade, but I'm going to go through what I hope to see, what I hope to do this year, a little market outlook, trying to see if I can do this fairly quickly. So it's been a while. Happy New Year, everyone. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but I've recorded videos. I just haven't uploaded them, and I'm trying to um, get back to where I upload things. Right now, you're taking a look at Bitcoin. I have been bearish on Bitcoin since up here, since all of this, because of this divergence right here. And I actually published a few things on with Bitcoin in November. But this was a trade that I tried to get into, and I entered over here, and my stop loss got hit, and then look what happened. So my heart hurts because of that, but it's all right. You know, things happen. You can't win them all. So this year, what I'm hoping to do is build my investment account back up. Right now, I think I have about $300 sitting in there. I'm going to check real fast on my phone, and I'm going to be getting into some non-dividend stocks, but the main focus is going to be dividend. Since I'm a dividend investor, I'm a buy and hold forever. That kind of thing. But life happens, and I've had to sell my portfolio now twice. The last time I built it up to $2,000, and I had to sell it because I was moving again. I got sick around the time the pandemic happened, that summer actually, or fall. It was September. It was before September, but it got really bad in September. And I was bedridden for like a week. I ended up going back with my ex so that way he could have more time with the children. I thought I was going to die because I didn't know what was wrong with me. The world was extra crazy. 9 months after the pandemic really happened, 6 months after school shut down. And so I wanted him to have a better relationship with the kids in case I died. And I had planned on selling my house, so that way he wouldn't have to worry about any of my assets. But that didn't happen. I spent the time with him being miserable. I feel like as soon as I got back, I remembered why I left. And I ended up coming back here the next July, coming back home the next July. And I had a lot to do because the people that were staying here, with renters, just wear and tear. So I needed the money, so I cashed it out, and I'm back. Right now it says I have $289 in there because of the little correction that's going on right now. Well, they call it a correction because of fundamentals, but I'm actually looking forward to it breaking this red line. I believe this red line is a monthly. I don't have it labeled, but I'm waiting for it to break. I would love for it to break, actually. I'm back here. I knew price was going to 36, and I had I created this little thing back in whenever, March 2021. I created this little box, this little zone. I said price is gonna be somewhere in this area, and look what happened. And it's gorgeous. I feel like it's a shame I'm not rich right now. If I had more time, if I had less I had to do in life, I would definitely have more time and more money to put into trading. But I don't. But that's going to change moving forward. Every month it gets a little bit easier. Um, So I'm bearish on the US 30. I feel like we're coming down. How far down? Maybe not this far down, but I would love to see it. This definitely is correct. Let's put a little fibs. Let's put some fibs on here. Okay. So here's the 61.8. That would take us down to 25. That would be a nice area. And here's the 38.2. So if price was going to correct, then to one of these zones, which we know as a major reversal zone. There's one. And look where my arrow is. I love trading. There's so many different ways of trading that, you don't have to be wrong. So let me explain my colors on here. My mentor, Nick, my current mentor, Nick, I may have a video of me talking about him. I don't remember when the last time was that I actually uploaded a trading video. Let's see. Mentor Nick. Mentor Nick had come up with a 3-minute crypto thing with the fib levels. Now I use more fib levels than him because that's what I was taught early on by Orlando. And I don't remember Orlando's last name, but he goes by Mr. Steal Your Pips, and I love that. So Orlando taught us to use all of these levels. So these are my entry levels. If I have entries here, it's good to go. These are secure. These are price has, pushed past this, is probably not going to come back up. And the red one is my stop loss. The 50 is my break even. So once price closes past the 50, I would place my break even spot there. And the idea is to close at the 1, and if anything, close at the 1.618. Going back to this, where's the Bitcoin trade? Where's the Bitcoin? Going back to this Bitcoin right here. As you can see, I have my entry. I entered at my stop loss area. So that's cool, but I still got taken out. Margin trading crypto is not for the weak of heart. You'll lose your money if you're not using good risk management. And I got taken out. So I had my target was right here before the 1618. And I knew we were going to break this because the 1 was at this wick. So I was like, all right, so we're going to pass this and we'll keep going. But I wanted to get out before the 1618 because price usually reverses. And that's what I was expecting. I was expecting a reversal to the 618 and then another push down, just because we have these wicks, these massive wicks down with no consolidation. But price did consolidate for a long time before dropping. Okay, so this terminal. So I talked about stocks. I'm going to be getting in. Stocks are on sale, actually. All the correction going on. Some of these stocks are on sale. I was expecting, this is KM, I was expecting it to go down. So the cheaper they go, the better. I have some stocks. Oh, my stock account right now is sitting at $285. And that's due really to a lack of diversification. I have maybe 5 stocks in my portfolio right now, and I'm going to tell you the first one is AM, Ontario Midstream, and that's mainly because they pay out a dividend and they're getting ready to do dividends this week. Actually, we have an ex-dividend date. I also have the Canada House Wellness Group. I have 1,166 of 66 shares, 1166 shares, and mostly because you see the price. Now I believe my average price is 3 cents, so I'm not missing out a lot. And eventually, once everything goes back up, I'm expecting good things to happen. because even if price only goes up to $1, that's 1,100 shares. That's 1,100 bucks compared to what am I sitting at now? The current value of all my shares is $27, and it says my overall loss has been about $6, which is not a lot for that anyway, for the turnaround. I also have Fuel Tech, mostly because it was not a lot of money to get in right here. This is the weekly chart, so look at how high it's been. And price is still dropping. So I have taken a total loss of 54 cents on Fuel Tech. And I own 5 shares of Fuel Tech. And I'll be hopefully buying more next month. I have 9 shares of Nikola. Now, Nikola is one of the stocks that I know is going to make me rich. They do vehicle trucks. You see where I got in? I got in right here. I have 9 shares, and then we had a straight drop for the whole week, and I have a total loss of $6.21. Still not bad. But price keeps dropping. We passed the all-time low already. So I would like to see this come down here and then reverse. You know, I'll keep getting in where I can. I don't want to try to time the market. I'm more worried about having time in the market. They don't pay out a dividend, so there's no benefit for me just throwing money in there. But I don't want to try to wait till price gets to $5 and then the next thing I know, price shoots up to 8 and I missed the opportunity. I would rather get in at 6, $7 and be good to go, because we're going to shoot up. We're going to shoot up regardless. Just that's the market works. The market from its inception has always moved up, always, regardless of how far down it drops. Now, unless something crazy happens, I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem with that. I have 10 shares of Ontario Midstream, like I referenced before. They pay out a dividend. I believe this is the only stock that I have right now that pays out. Oh, I have 1 share of New York Community Bank Corp. And I have 5 shares of QuantumScape. QuantumScape is going to be the other company that makes me rich. QuantumScape is on sale, considering I had several shares before, maybe last year before I sold. It was worth $600 up here. I had a lot of shares. It wasn't at $60. It was maybe like 30. Maybe it was over here. Yeah, probably over there. This is the weekly chart. I owned a lot of shares, enough, like 12, and it was worth $600. And again, I had to sell everything because I needed the money. And I'm glad I did, because now look at where we're at. We're at 1572. So QuantumScape is on sale. And in my kids' accounts, these are all the stocks that my kids have right now, and they're except for IBM, and I don't believe they have Valero. These are going to be my focus. I'll take a look at other dividend stocks, but these are going to be my main ones. I had always said I was going to have 9 main stocks that paid out quarterly. So each stock pays out pretty much a different month, and every month I'm going to be accumulating free money. And that's the thing with stocks. And let's move on. Now, crypto, I'll be margin trading on KuCoin with crypto. This is Binance with SHIB. I actually sold my SHIB. I got in when I saw somebody talking about it, and I was able, over here, I was able to get out with a $3 profit. Just $3. It had gone higher. But when I realized that price was coming down, I sold it, and that was a $3 profit. And I'm glad I did, because you see where price is at now. I feel bad because I know folks that bought up here. I know folks that bought up there, and I feel bad. Mostly because, when was it? Last April. Let's go to win because I believe I have that marked still. So I thought I had a win marked. No, I didn't. Okay, you see up here, this is April, and I already know it's April because I'll never forget it. I invested with a dude. I didn't invest with him. I bought into his service, his trading company, crypto, whatever it was that he was doing. And he told the group to buy these coins up here. So we bought the top. And then from there, price began falling, falling and falling. And I took my money out and I ended up closing with a $400 loss. Okay, so here's the account I used. So my gains was negative $443.90. I had Safe Mars. Now my hot I brought over from my old Binance account. Because Binance closed out to US traders. I had Safe Mars and I had a bunch of other things, and I'm not sure how to look at the history. Anyway, it was a lot of money. I was salty. But you know, things happen. Don't uh don't risk more than you need to. Don't I'm trying to think of what's the term. Don't use money that you need to trade. That kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to building up my moon bags, as I'm sure everybody understands that terminology. And hold on, let me see if they have XRP real fast. How do I go to trade? Let's see. This is a Chinese company, actually. Is this right? It says XRP Bull. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's correct. So these are a lot of the coins that we were looking at. All right, let me turn on my lights. XRP. So they don't have regular XRP. Why in the world is XRP Bull? I should find that out. Because I'm not able to buy Ripple anywhere, and that's kind of annoying. Because KuCoin doesn't have it, and you know, once these joints, once it gets listed, it's going to be kind of awesome, I believe, once they get relisted. But that might be another coin that I miss out of. Okay, so I'm looking forward now. Doge is the only thing that brings me joy to see tank. And that's only because of the whole, we were in this. If you're seeing this, if you're familiar with crypto, then you know that 5 years ago, we were all in, 5, 6, 7 years ago, we were all in crypto. We were all in Doge when it was less than a penny, you know, and we all got out of it. We all got out of it because we were told it was a trash coin, a crap coin. And then some billionaire makes a statement, and now look at it. So we missed that opportunity to be rich because we owned it like, you know, people own SHIB right now. Anyway, so it annoys me to see that we spent all that time with that money in there, and then we closed out, and now people got rich off of it. Buddy had $1 million off that joint, and now this billionaire is using it everywhere. So there's a lot of coins that I like. I think the things that are going to be easier for us to make money on are all the altcoins listed on Coinbase, because a lot of these coins will go 10 times before Bitcoin goes 10 times. Because if Bitcoin is sitting at 30,000, I bet that Anchor will be at $1 before Bitcoin will be at 300,000. You know what I'm saying? So if we put $1,000 into Anchor, chances are that 1,000 will turn to 10,000 before 1,000 in Bitcoin will turn to 10,000. Hopefully that makes sense. So I do have this is not Anchor, this is XLM. I can't remember what it's called. Stellar. I love Stellar. I've always loved Stellar. And you see I have some entries on Stellar right here. And obviously price fell down, but I'm not going to cash out. I'm going to leave it in and average in. So my average the average price of the amount that I have will be less. Dollar cost averaging, it's a stock thing, but the same method applies. So when price begins to go back up, I will break even before we get to my worst position. You know, if I buy right here, I will break even maybe right here, in that area. And the same thing with Anchor. What I know about Anchor, I'm expecting to come down here, but I have entries right here and I have entries right here. So that is another one. I was surprised to see price sitting up at over $1. I couldn't believe it actually, because the last time that I had looked at things, we were below $1, and now we're back below $1, and I love that. So what I'd like to see is something like this. I still believe we could come down here, but this is what I was expecting to see, and that's what happened. So, and a couple of more. So I'm gonna get out of crypto. Crypto is really build moon bags and margin trade, and I'll be using my fib thing. If I can get in at a good, I'll be doing it on the hour, because that's how I'll be trading. If I can get in on a good thing, then I'll hold. Now, I'll be looking to buy mostly and not sell, hopefully. Now on to crypto. Excuse me, Forex. It's already been 20 minutes. So I'm in this, now I have a small account going on. I started this account with $25. I sunk down all the way to $8.90, and now we're up $2. So I have a realized loss of $15.66 and an unrealized floating profit of $2.04. And I'm going to keep building up this account. I felt like I've always been good at building small accounts. As you can see, this is where I started. I had trades here, and I ended up closing them out here because price shot back up. And then guess what? Price came back down. This is CHF JPY, so I'm expecting price to, oh, that's the wrong one. I'm expecting price to come up and then back down. And I'm just gonna leave this in here. Gbp Jpy, I entered this because CHF JPY was going down, and I looked at Gbp Jpy on a higher time frame, and I said, okay, we're going down, sugar, we're going down. And unfortunately, we'll probably be going back up for the start of the week because there's no consolidation, and then maybe we'll come back down here. Now this I had an entry right here, and then I exited right here, so a little profit. I think my trade was 3 cents in profit when I closed it out. And then I entered back again because I said we're going up, and if you look at it on the higher time frame, we probably are going back up to right here to the channel. So I'll leave it in, win, or lose. If I lose too much, then I'll close it out. That's Euro NZD. I'm probably not going to do an analysis on these other trades. Gold. I know a guy who, let's remove the drawings, who says that the start of every year, gold goes up for every January. So you see January right now, gold is bullish. So he's correct in that fact. Now I can't trade gold on Oanda, and I would have to do on Coinex. I believe we're breaking out of this thing that we're in right now. Let's remove that. Let's remove that. Let's do just a trend line. Okay, so if I was doing this, then that's already, price is already broken. I believe we're going to shoot up. I believe we're going to keep going up, right? And that would be what would happen, because if gold is going up, then the US 30 is going down. Like I said, I would like for it to break this monthly zone right here, monthly thing, monthly or weekly. I can't really remember. And I would love to see this happen before going back up. This would give us a higher low. We have one right here. And bigly wick. This is a wick that goes down to the election in 2016. There's a gap there, and gaps fill. I would love to see that gap fill, but then remember when I said that the market has always gone up, even when the market has gone down, it's always been up. We have a series of higher lows. Now, if the market comes back down to fill this gap, essentially what we have is a bearish market, because it would be breaking past these higher lows. And I'm not sure America is ready for that. So as much as I would love to see this area fill, it's probably not going to happen. We would have a lot of people jumping out the window. We probably have a lot of people jumping out the window now because of the Bitcoin thing. Let's go to my profile. Let's go to the monthly. All right, so let's talk about what I say real fast. This was November 19th. All right, I know what you're thinking. It's never going to happen. But haven't we been doing this long enough to say it can't happen? Now, here's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people who have been in cryptocurrency for, more than 5 years. We are not these new folks who just heard about it on NBC or CNN, okay? We know what we're talking about. We know, we've watched the market. We were in Bitcoin when it was $62, and we owned, 3 Bitcoins then. We owned 10 Bitcoins, and then we sold it as soon as Bitcoin hit 80 bucks, right? That was us. We're not rich and we're crying. Our hearts hurt. So let's continue. Remember the good old days when we used to talk about how uncorrupted Bitcoin is, how it was the currency of the future. We now have sponsorships because of the arena out there, but I said Kobe's gone. They can do whatever they want with it now. We have it. It's on clothing. It's in the banks. The nation has adopted it as a currency, and we have EFTs. It's publicly traded in the stocks, that kind of thing. So by now, it's corrupted just enough to treat like the other markets we have: Forex, stocks, and housing. I can make the case for Bitcoin to go in either direction, and a small part of me feels like it could still see 600 in the flash crash, because gaps fill, wicks fill eventually. If we do drop, that just provides a better buying opportunity for us. I'm not saying I'm bearish forever. I'm saying you have the chance to get in Bitcoin at smaller prices. I'm interested in hearing your ideas. Nobody commented on it, obviously, because nobody wants to see that happen. So this was back in November when price was right here. I have a zone right here. Can I zoom this in? I have a zone and the divergence. Back to that divergence I saw. So I said, okay, price can shoot up from that spot exactly where it's at, or price can come down here and then go back up. Price can also break this zone and bounce around the area for a while and come all the way back down. This is what I'm talking about, the flash crash. And here are the wicks that could possibly fill before going back up. And price can come down, play in this area, and shoot back up. Now, I say this because market manipulation. And Natalie, Bitcoin is not manipulated. And I'm here to tell you, yes, it is. You have billionaires out there that can send a message on Twitter, and then the price shoots up. Price shoots down with bad press. I'm a technical trader, and the technicals tell me that, something is amiss. If you're a market maker trader, you see the M right here. This is a second leg. I was bearish because this is a second leg of an M. And I was right. It's happening. So whether we bounce from this area or fill these wicks right here and go up, it remains to be seen. But Bitcoin is manipulated just like everything else. And what do we have here? We have a strong bullish area with no consolidation. So I would not be surprised for price to come back down to 14,000 and consolidate in the area, because that's what technically needs to happen. We need to consolidate before going back up. We need to make people hurt. What do the market makers do? What do the one percenters do? The people who run everything, they have the money. There's a reason why we all can't be rich. We need teachers. We need the military. We need the police. If everyone had millions of dollars, would you work, your 9 to 5? Absolutely not. Not when you could relax, you could sleep in, you could live a stress-free life. But we cannot allow that as a society. They can't allow that to happen. So people who entered right here, they're watching their money go away. And it's not a loss until you sell it. If you put $100,000 into Bitcoin, depending on your broker, when it was 70,000, is that the highest it went to? When it was at, 69, and now you're looking at price has fallen. How much of a drop is that? That's ridiculous. Price is at 33. Price hit 34. Excuse me. That's almost 50%. So you watched 100 grand go from 6 figures to 5. You think that people aren't going to sell? It's not a loss until you sell, but who's going to hold? People are anxious. They're trying to make money. They're trying to live better lives. So they put money up at the top when people on TV, the media, billionaires are telling them to hold for everything that you got. And now look, you've lost it. You've lost the money from that second mortgage you took out. You lost the equity you took out of your house. And my heart hurts for these people, because those are the folks, they just got. You know what I'm saying? They just got. And if you've been in crypto for a long time, if you've been in the market for a long time, you understand what I'm saying. They got. Unless, they're still holding. But not everyone can afford to hold through a 50% loss. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can hold through a 10% loss. People are using their grocery money. They use their stimulus checks to, invest, and they're watching it dwindle away. Money that they should have used to pay the rent, money that they should have used to pay the mortgage. They're watching it dwindle away, and my heart hurts for them, because I remember when price hit 20,000 or something over here. There was a guy who took out a second mortgage on his home and bought the top, but he bought the very top. And then look what happened. That's a lot That's a long time to go for that weight. Now, if he sold, obviously he took a loss. And if he kept his money, and then he made three times. But not everyone can afford to wait that long for life-changing money. And don't get me wrong, it is life-changing money. But like I said, Bitcoin is going to take a lot longer to get to 300,000 than Stellar will take to get to $3. And if you get into Stellar tomorrow, let me see, that's 5 times if it gets to $1. So that's 15 times if it gets to $3. That's a nice win. That's a nice win right there. Anyway, so I'm not going to do an analysis of the market because I've already been here for 35 minutes. But I just want to touch on what I wanted to do. Oh, what I wanted to do. So I already said I was going to do stocks. I'm going to do crypto, and I'm going to do Forex. Right now, I'm building this really small account, and I'll build it as high as I can go, as long as I can. I'm thinking about opening up a CoinEx account so that way I can trade gold and I can trade the US 30 along with mentor Nick. I'm not sure though, because I like not having to have an additional computer application open, because if you could see all the tabs I have open right now, it's a lot. I have a bunch of Google documents open because I'm writing. I'm trying to I would love to finish a book this year, or 2 books this year, writing them. And I just I feel like I have a lot going on. So now I'm either going to keep building a small account. I'm going to put money aside every month to open up a larger account. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. I would love to do, let's write. I'm hoping to be able to do a 10K account, because if I can do 10K, I know I can make it to 25K, especially under Nick's mentorship. Now, this would be the year that I make this happen, because I have more time, and every month I'll have more time to trade. I feel like on my own, or even just taking Nick's trade. I believe Nick has racked in 100 grand. Nick has racked in 100 grand this month, and it's only January. So I'm pretty sure he's closing in on making $1 million with Forex. The last I knew, he was about 850, I believe, $850,000. So this is the year I feel like I can get my account to $125,000. If I'm able to get this, 10K that I might be able to come into. Not that it takes $10,000 to make $125,000, but it's obviously easier to make money when you have money. And Oanda, you don't have a lot of leverage. I believe leverage is 1 to 50. And if you trade GBP pairs, your leverage is less. So after making 125,000, I would withdraw 75,000. And that would allow me to, enhance my house. That would allow me to take a nice vacation and stock up on kids' clothes and office supplies. And I'd put money on my mortgage to get my house paid off faster. So let's see if I can make it to 125,000 this year. If I keep this small account, which only has $10 in there, I would like to see if I could take that from $10 to 1,250, which is still a nice little amount of money. So we'll see what I'm able to do there. What else am I doing? I have to have a surgery in a few weeks, actually. I told you I got sick and I'm getting ready to have a hysterectomy, which is what was wrong with me, my female parts. So I'm getting ready to have a hysterectomy in a couple of weeks. And I feel like by March, I should know more. But I'll be trading with the small account until my surgery. And then I get paid March 1st. And I'll either start, let's see, what do I start with? I'll see. I'll know more March 1st. I'll know what's up. Actually, it'll be mid-March. And then April, I should know if I'm able to start this larger account or whatnot. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Or I'll keep building the small account. I'll definitely have money to put in it to make it larger. Or I'll open up a Coinex account. But there won't be no withdrawing until I have $125,000. Natalie, that's ridiculous. What, you just withdraw before? Nope, that's my goal. I'm not going to withdraw until I hit my goal. The purpose of me trading is so that I can self-publish my books, be done paying my mortgage faster, and living a truly debt-free life. Minus, I don't care about the debts that I've had in the past, unless, well, I do want to build my dream home in the area that I live at now. That might not be possible because it's not cheap. But if I have money, then price is not a thing that I'm worried about. I want to build an estate. That is my dream, so that way my children have a place to bring their children. My children have a place to stay that's a little bit larger, a bigger yard for my potatoes, because I'm a small time potato farmer, potato grower, and so more land for the potatoes, and more room for my children to grow, more room for everything. And I would like a spot so I could have my gym. Yeah, I don't have my gym right now. If you've seen any of my health videos, you know I used to have a gym in my master bedroom. Since moving back, I only have a few pieces of gym equipment, but no treadmill, no boxing bag set up. I have an actual bed in my bedroom, and it's kind of weird for me, but such is life. I don't want to bring anything here right now because I don't have space. If I bring my workout equipment, I won't have space for I won't have space for what? I won't have space for what? My other stuff, my house stuff. And I want my home to look like a home. I want my gym on the outside of my house, or at least in a garage. So 10K to 125K. I'm sorry for rambling. But 10K to 125K, that's the goal. And I think I can make that happen in 6 months. I'm trading with Nick. Oh, 100 trades. I will make this happen in 100 trades. This is the other thing. So I will be risking $250. That'll be my risk. And my reward would be $1,000. So for those of you who are not good at math, it's not going to let me pull it up, is it? For those of you who are not good at math, 100 trades, $1,000, 100,000. And 100 trades to $1,000, $100,000. That's what it'll be I will have my own little, I'll do my own little video series on it. 100 trades to $1,000. Actually, it's going to be 100 of Nick's trades. And it should be 125 trades because my goal is to get to, is to make, well, not make $125,000. My goal is to get my account to $125,000. And I would need to take 115 trades for that to happen. But I don't like funny numbers. So 125 trades to $125,000. Now, Natalie, you're going to lose a trade. Yes, I'm going to lose a trade. But I don't think I'll lose that many trades. So if you're not good at math, that's a 1 to 4 risk to reward. 1 to 4. And we shall see what happens. If you stuck it out with me this long, I appreciate you. The next video I upload is actually got to be a health video because it's been a while since I uploaded a health video. Once I got sick again last August, actually, look, last year in January 2021, I had a procedure that was supposed to make me better. And I felt good for a couple of months. And then in March, I started to feel pain again. I got sick. In September, in August, actually, I was able to work out that first week. The kids went back to school, excuse me. And then I got sick. The kids were sick, everyone was sick, and I did not get better. So I did not work out. I have not done any serious working out since the first week of August. And then September, I was told that the procedure actually did not work, and the problems that the relief that I felt was reversing because whatever they did to me didn't work correctly. So for a procedure that I had that was 88% effective, I fell into the category of the 12% of women it does not work for. So now I have my hysterectomy scheduled for February 11th. So I'm going to do another health updates next week. I have my blood test on January 31st. I'll do another health update, and then we'll see if I make it due to surgery, if I wake up. I'll talk about that too, I guess. I'm not sure. Anyway, you're here for crypto. You're here for the market, not for my health. But we'll see. I'll post another thing soon because, let's go back to that portfolio. This is the monthly. That's what I said would happen on Bitcoin. There's a comment on here. Okay, this is the one with the comment. Here's what I saw happen. Here's what I said. Looking for a higher low to be created down below. This is just what I see happening on a smaller time frame. I did get a comment, and I'll show you that later. This was back when crypto was up here, 59, whatever. Here's what happened. Bam. You see that? You know, it's nice. It feels good to be right. But my heart hurts that I'm not rich off of this. My heart hurts. Now, this person commented, Mr. Try to Feel Positive, also a premium member, commented on this. So one of the best things about TradingView is that you can comment on people's things. Here's what he saw. His chart looks like, a child drew on it. That's what he saw happening. And please support my work by clicking the like button. He's got a lot of clicks on that joint. That's pretty cool. But he kept going. He kept going with what was going to happen. and he's bullish everywhere. And then eventually he stopped. So he does have a public channel. He charges for signals, which is ridiculous. I hope he's not charging too much. Like the ideas, keep it up. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully they didn't lose too much money, but that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I get rubbed the wrong way. There's not even no text. I have people that told me I was wrong before, but then they went on and um, they expressed why they felt I was wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times. This is trading, but don't just post your joint to get some likes. So Bitcoin is going down like I saw what happened. Here is what I can see happening over the next week or so. And I wrote it could bounce from the 50 to 52 if price does not fall through. And what happened? Price fell through. Price fell through and it bounced around and it dropped because wicks fill. Price fell through and pushed up to consolidate for several days. I would like to see this wick fill. That was December 13th, 2021. 16 hours ago. It's a shame I'm not rich by now. I will never get over not being rich by now, but there's still time. And I'm rich in spirit. I'm just not physically rich. You know what I'm saying? I cannot just take my kids for a weekend to Disney World. We can't hop flights like that. You know what I'm saying? That my kids are not with me. Every 2 weeks, my children go to stay with their father. I cannot, hop a flight on Friday night and go to Vegas and just sit at a slot machine for several hours and then fly back on Sunday morning. But eventually I'll get there. And while my goal is to not sit down in front of a slot machine for several hours, my goal is to live a debt-free life. My goal is to have the means to do something. I don't need to do it, but I want to have the means to do it. This broke this little area right here. I wonder if I have that part labeled. This little monthly zone. And if I do it right there, price broke below it. Put it on the weekly. So, I feel like I've learned so much. Shout out to all my mentors. I mentioned Orlando, Oscar, Cassius. Yeah, I don't think he does the YouTube thing, but the Sands Academy, brilliant. Um, I love this dude to death. He's younger than me. He's a single father. Taking, his time to teach a bunch of people. And he's one of my favorite mentors. I learned so much with him with the market maker method. And then teaching me the naked chart, which is actually how I started trading. I started with a naked chart. Um, Jay Barbosa, I believe is his last name, taught me channel trading. And so I love being able to take what I've learned from everybody and apply it. And Nick Sean, it's just been amazing. I've lost a lot of money trading Forex over the last year. When I say a lot, I'm talking a yearly salary, someone's yearly salary, maybe 40 grand over the last, how long has it been? 6, 7 years of trading. And I know that my time is coming this year. Actually, this is my year to make things happen. So I'm going to start uploading a lot more because I usually record video and then I don't upload it. And then things happen and it's nice, uploading a video, recording a video keeps me it keeps me motivated and it keeps me accountable because I'm putting it out there into the world. It's on the internet. It's not going to go away. And I love that. I love that. It drives me to do better. And I know I won't win every trade that I enter, but I have this deep desire to do well. And again, trading well is going to allow me uh, to do other things like publish my books. I just got to this new thing where I want to write a comic book, but I don't know how to draw. So y'all know how much it costs to hire an artist. Um, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to hire an artist and have them draw out my comic books, and I'm going to self-publish a comic book. I created a whole universe actually already of characters and superheroes, and I have the story, I have the plot. I just need to finish writing it out. And I love to write. Writing might be my first love. It's also a coping skill. Trading for me is a coping skill. I can sit here and look at the markets all day. I could stare at charts all day, and be perfectly fine with it. Uh-oh. So I actually did this a long time ago. Um, hmm. Last time price went into a black hole, maybe again. It might not be too late to get into this. No double bottom. Yeah, price came in. It might not be too late to get into that. But I don't have the margin available. No margin available. So I can't. But that's okay. Yeah, I could look at a chart all day. And I know some of you can feel me on that. It's calming, it's relaxing, it's it fuels my anxiety and it calms my nerves, to see. I remember the most money I ever lost was with Jay, actually. And he told us to take these trades, and he's a long-term trader. And I remember waking up and my account was up $10,000. And this was in 2016. And then Janet Yellen had spoke later that morning, and I checked my account and I was in the negatives. My balance was in the negatives. I had blown my account. And boy, were my feelings hurt. So I feel the highs and I feel the lows, but I've I've gotten to the point where I don't let it affect me anymore. You're gonna win trades, you're gonna lose trades. You just keep back testing, you keep forward testing, and you stick to your rules. And over the last couple of years, I feel like I've got it down. I know what I want to do, and I can use everything that I've learned and make things happen. All right. Precision. Channel trading is all about precision. Where do I want to put my top thing at? That's probably my favorite thing. Unfortunately, Jay was a great teacher, but Jay did not like teaching, and he let us know. Um, Teaching is a thankless job sometimes, and he let us know that he did not like teaching. And one day he kind of just stopped. He stopped being a mentor, and that hurt because I really liked him. I really liked what he was. I liked that he was helping us, and that was back with it was him, Steven, and gosh, some kid, something Gonzalez, Lawrence. I paid for their group um, back when I ran away with my kids to Florida. I paid for Steven's group, and Steven was very nice. He allowed me to pay in sections, and he charged me less, like a payment plan. He charged me less than anybody would have to pay. And then whatever happened with them talking about how he only traded the market maker method, I had no problem with that. I remember going to sleep every night listening to Jay's videos because he had a nice voice, and I said, if I can consume this in my sleep, I'll be a better trader. So I would go to sleep every night listening to his videos, talking about how to trade, how to do this, how to do that. And then I was really upset when the group fell apart, but Jay kind of took us under his wing and did his own thing for a little while until he realized he did not like teaching, and that kind of broke my heart. But then I ended up with Oscar, and I ended up with Orlando, and I cannot remember the name of that group that I actually paid for Oscar and Orlando. I paid $100 for each of them, and I got so much value from them. It's kind of ridiculous. I feel like I owe them some money, but I've learned some good things over the years, and again, it's nice to apply it. Now with Nick is probably the most consistent teacher that I've had because that's his whole thing. That's how he makes his money, not just from trading, but from teaching. And I feel like he thoroughly enjoys it. And nothing speaks more of your capabilities as a teacher than seeing your students prosper. Um, and he has a lot of profitable students, and I'm going to be there too. Now for my challenge, I'm going to be using Nick's trades, my 100 trades to $125,000. Or I'll probably just do 100 trades to 100,000 because that removes the funny numbers things. Sorry, I normally don't pause the video for life, but I had to sneeze. So yeah, I'll do that with what I say, 100 trades to 100,000, and I'll do a little video series, and that's going to be Nick's trades. I am going to have my own account, like I said, and I'll be taking my own trades, just to show myself that I'm learning and I'm not just taking trades my mentor is giving me. Although if I started taking his trades when I joined the group, I probably have more money by now, but I didn't. My initial goal was to get in with Nick, and that was back when his course was $1,000. Now right now I live pretty much paycheck to paycheck. Back then it was very much paycheck to paycheck. And like I only get paid once a month, so I used 100,000, and I know I used 1,000. My bad. I used $1,000, and I bought his course, and that was money well spent. Um, I like Nick. I actually talked to Nick before I paid for his course. I used send emails. You know, when you go to a thing, you have the opportunity to opt in, and you get the messages, the marketing messages from the company. And I would send him emails. I would respond to his emails because he would ask questions. And he sent a response, and I was like, "Is this really Nick?" He was like, "Yeah," and I love that. You know, he's sending messages, I'm responding 3 o'clock in the morning, and I get a response. You know, a timely response too, not one that's days out or weeks out. And now I have access to him through the Discord, and I love that. He's such a great guy, and Bonnie is amazing, and whew, and I love his style. I love his teaching style. Um, he's great. Nick's great. The course is great. I'm not in the Discord. I can see everything they write, but I can't participate. Because Nick said he doesn't want us to participate until we're live, like do the 2 month demo or the 2 week demo for 2 weeks, 2 months, and then come into the group. So I I never actually joined because even though I have been demoing, um, I don't feel like I'm there yet. I don't feel like I'm there yet. Why does that say that? Did I get logged out? Anyway, let's see. Now I've been here even longer, just rambling. Whatever. I love the trade. I love to talk about trading. I'll probably be single for the rest of my life because I'm not sure I'll ever find a woman who enjoys trading as much as I do. All right, so I'm going to stop now. Oh, women, let's talk about that real fast. Today I was thinking about how all my mentors have been men, because I have yet to find a female mentor. Um, I know they are out there. The only female mentor I reached out to lives in Central Florida, which to me is local because I grew up in Central Florida. So I'm familiar with the area she's from. And I reached out to her, but she never responded. And that kind of hurt. But, I don't need her. And I want to upload my videos. I'll talk about my trading style and give, real results from I'm a real person. I don't edit my videos. You might hear my kids in the background because I'm a real person. I'm a real woman and I love to trade. Um, and well, we'll see what happens this year. My goal this year, again, is to get to $125,000. And then I'm going to withdraw 75,000. Have to write it slow or it won't take. And with that money, I'm not going to worry about I'm not going to worry about taxes in the first one. Um, I'll worry about taxes on the next withdrawal. So nothing will be going to taxes. I'll be putting money into my investment account with Fidelity. We'll put a F for Fidelity. I'll put money on my mortgage. Um, Now, obviously, clearly pay off my debts, but put money towards whatever debts that I have. Let's do that. And put money into crypto. And my house. Not just my mortgage, but I want to redo the closets in my house. And if I don't, I should have not just my closets, but everything. If I can, what can I do to my house that $75,000? Obviously, I'm putting 20K on my mortgage. I'm putting 20K in Fidelity because time in the market and not timing the market. I'll put 5K into my debts, whatever debts that I have, not debts that are not collections. I ain't worried about them. And like my car, credit cards, I don't even have a lot. I have less than $1,000 on credit cards, but I have a good whatever. It's whatever. So cars and credit cards, and then 5K on crypto. That's 55. That's $50,000, and then $25,000 into the house. Which I don't need to put 25,000 into my house, but I can make sure all the floors are done. I could make sure I could get the house painted on the outside, do my screened-in porch, finish the fence the rest of the way. And this is assuming that I haven't already done this. And this 20K for Fidelity, it would be 5K for the kids' 529s for each of their 529s. And then 10K for my account. With the house 25K. So that's how I'll split it. Every withdrawal after that, I gotta set aside money for taxes. And I'll be doing a third of whatever I pull out for taxes, which is probably wrong, but I'm not taking no risk. So that way, next tax time, I will either have a small bill or a larger refund. Oh, my back. So yeah, the house, that's floors, that's the cabinets. I can redo the bathrooms. Um, I feel like I would have my closets done. Really, $25,000. That's definitely bathroom upgrades. Redo the kitchen, get rid of the cabinets, and do like an open concept. Um, I could take the money and have a garage built or a small house, not a small house, like a small office in the backyard for me to get out of the house and trade. I could go into my office and trade. Um, a gym. I could make it a gym as well. I don't know. I could do something. And then I would keep 50K in the account to restart the trading for the next time. So I can take 100 trades in 6 months. Um, maybe not, but there's no time frame. It's 100 trades to 100K. That's going to be it. Drawing the line. That's going to be what I do. 100 trades to 100K. And the risk is I'll risk $250 for every trade to make $1,000. Sometimes I'll make less, sometimes I'll make more, and that'll balance it out. And I'll keep perfect progress proper. I'll keep proper documentation and record everything that I'm doing. But this year is going to be good. The last couple of years since the pandemic started, it's been awful. So this year's going to be good. I'll be 34 in a couple of days. We're going to make it the best year ever. Only one thing that will stand in my way, nothing will stand in my way. The only thing that would slow me down is my healing time. I also need to have a breast reduction surgery, but I'm going to put that off until I lose a little bit of more weight. And then lifting, spreading my time with working out, spreading my time with writing, spreading my time with trading, spending my time with my children. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I can split my time 4 ways. People go to work, people then, they go home and they have to do their home thing. So writing is definitely my job. Writing will definitely be my 9 to 5. Let's see what else. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let me stop the video. If you watch this whole thing, you're amazing. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, I guess, if you want. I don't know. Leave a comment. Tell me what you want to do this year. I want to know, what do you want to do this year? Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's do this. If no one has told you, I support you. I got your back. Let's talk about trades. Let's talk about what we see the market doing, and let's have a great time doing it. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, and y'all have a great day.